Men, wake up. High standards are not toxic, but so are double standards. Let's assume it. We are being bombarded with tons of double standards. Day and night, mainstream media, most politicians, and the entertainment industry are promoting ideas like this. If the woman cheated, it must be because the man was not that good of a match. If he cheated, he is to be shamed, and if he can cheat, I can cheat too. Wonder why many men have lost faith in loving relationships. Because of these kinds of thoughts, love cannot prosper. Many couples are stuck in a war for privileges. If the woman is exhausted, she deserves a break. However, the man must provide regardless of how he feels. And if he fails to do so, he deserves to get dumped. Yes, women are independent, powerful creatures, but it's the man who must pay for everything. If the woman is frugal, that's okay, as she must be going through financial difficulties. But if the man is frugal, he is stingy and comes across as cheap. And yeah, you guessed right. If he does not make enough, he will not be considered, whereas if a woman does not make enough, that's accepted. As you can tell, women's underperformance or justifications are vastly accepted, while men's are not. A woman can tell her friends openly that the sex of a guy she slept with is trash, and she won't be judged for that. And her friends might laugh at her comments too. If it's a man who says so about a woman, he better be prepared, because he will be labeled as misogynist and sexist. If a man tries to kiss a woman in the disco without first having a normal conversation to establish a connection, he will be considered a molester. But if a crazy woman tries to do that, she won't be frowned upon. And shockingly, if a woman threatens a man on the streets, he will be mocked. Can you guess what would happen if it was the other way around? The so-called postmodern philosophy states that women are powerful and capable of working male-dominated jobs, but promotes quotas to ensure women can make it to the police, the firemen, and the army. So, that's not a very encouraging panorama, is it? Yes, I couldn't agree more. But here's the key question. Do you need a woman to make you happy? If so, don't worry and listen up. Having women as your number one priority might not be the best policy. Some men are so desperate to get women that they accept any chick who comes their way. It does not matter if she has mental health issues, an ugly personality, or even a physique they do not completely like. Since they do not have too many options, they accept her. And even worse, they might cancel plans with family and friends, forget their goals, and spend a whole lot of money to please her. And guess what happens when she ends up going away? Possibly broken relationships with family and friends, no clear purpose, and an empty bank account. Yes, I'm exaggerating a bit, but you get the idea. But what do I mean by all this? To you, plain and simple. If you check novels, telenovelas, and ancient texts, including religious ones like the Bible, you can easily realize a woman, or rather, the attachment to a woman, can destroy you. Therefore, I suggest you take a deep breath, meditate on what you want out of life outside of women, and work for it. Perhaps you had a seemingly amazing relationship with a woman at first, but later on, she started acting weird and childish. She started losing interest while you gradually lost your confidence, and finally, she ran away. She asked for more, and you gave her more, yet she was never satisfied. Should be a bit complacent at least, but these days women are incentivized to rebel against men and the so-called patriarchy. However, if a man speaks out against a misbehaving woman, he will be considered weak, intolerant, and insecure. You name it. So, what to do? Have high standards. Firstly for yourself, then for everyone else. And let me recall something important. As a man, we are evolutionarily programmed to conquer, hunt, and protect. No matter how much the mainstream media tries to manipulate and give off the feeling that men and women can swap roles, that's not viable. No matter what they say, it's scientifically proven that a woman who has gone through the same workout plan as a man will not be stronger than him. And that's science. Period. Therefore, I strongly recommend you not get involved in arguments with people who support postmodern feminist ideas. And please do not let their social programming make its way to your subconscious. The path of a warrior begins with loneliness, so do not fear staying single. If you haven't realized yet the power you have by being alone, don't worry. Work on your craft, Work those extra hours, remove distractions, do not give attention to women, and most importantly, clearly define your standards in every field. Since you are going to demand the best out of yourself, you perfectly have the right to give up on women and want the best for you. Despite the unhopeful situation in the dating marketplace, be patient and work on yourself. I guarantee it will pay dividends. If you found this video useful, hit the like and subscribe buttons and share it with someone you think needs it. See you in the next video. Till next time.